I dropped her off at Drake's house. I went in for 5 minutes. I had a drink. I said hi to everybody. I left her there. I went in for 5 minutes. I had a drink. I said hi to everybody. I left her there. The next day, I was getting confronted about me going to Drake's house. Like I was there for him.
Ray confronted you about going to Drake's house.
Yes.
Always remember, one man's 2-year relationship is another man's one-night stand.
And he found out because Tierra Marie told him?
Yes, I think yes. I think she told him something like that, or it had got to him some type of way. Yeah. So after that, I was like, I'm done. I'm done with all these girls. All these girls can just.
But she didn't defend you and say, no, I was going to see Drake.
Why would she defend me when she?
What?
When she's the one who said that I was there to see him.
No, I know, but why would she lie and not just own up to it?
Well, why would you lie and own up to it?
Yeah, like why? Yeah, exactly. Why did Tierra feel the need to lie about that? And say,
I am and was just as confused as you. It just didn't like. It's like I'm being nice, giving you a ride.
Damn, bro. This is why Ray J can't get right. Bro, I'm telling y'all, fam. I keep telling y'all, fellas, once you save a bird, your life will start to decline. Shit will start going bad. You gotta understand, bro. It's a energy. Energy is real. Just look at how you met this woman. You met this woman while she was messing with Floyd.
so obviously you dated Floyd Mayweather.
Mhm.
There has been the sort
Who I
of
love and respect very much.
what do
Still to this day.
to this day.
Ooh wee! Look what that money make a bitch do.
There's been rumors that you were one of many girls on the roster when you were dating Floyd Mayweather. Is that true?
So here's the thing. When I met Floyd, I met him, we were just friends. At the time, I had a boyfriend.
If Jesus can't save these hoes, why are you trying? What make you think you greater than Jesus, nigga?
Let me tell you about an app called Free Cash. Free Cash is the #1 app worldwide, allowing users like yourself to make money off their phone for free. If you want to make $200 plus a week for free, download using my link in the description or the QR code on the screen. If you download now for free using my link or QR code, you will get a free $5 into your account for free. That's $5 for free, no requirements. So download Free Cash today to make easy, quick, and free money.
And he knew I had a boyfriend, and I was like going through a space where I was like very upset because the guy that I was with, I found out that he had a baby 2 months after the baby was born. Shout out to Rob. Yeah, and so it's like when I'm in a relationship, I try to stick in it as long as I can until I can't anymore, and I've always been like that.
Okay.
So you decided to save a bird and think that this bird is a wife. Now, till this day, Ray J can't get right, man. Now, think about this, right? This chick claims she went to Drake's house. She didn't stay long. She only stayed 5 minutes. But she had a drink and she said hi to everybody. It's like, yo, knock it off, man. Knock it off. Think about a bird going to Drake's house. Her eyes will open up wide and she's gonna start looking around like, wow, wow. This is why you can't save a bird, fellas. A bird is only loyal to the bag. And whoever got the biggest bag, man, that bird is gonna stick to that man like white on rice. She ain't going nowhere until that money is done. And now that Ray J is not really him anymore like that. Now that he's out here cloud chasing and his back against the wall, he got all type of medical issues now. Of course, now she's ready to divorce him.
Why are things differently now, Princess, to where you are adamant that this is it, I'm divorcing Ray, and there's no turning back?
You know, because I feel like this time is different from other times, because this time I didn't do it out of anger. You know, like I thought about it for months before I made that decision. And I was in a place in my life to where I was like, you know, all these dudes, they all lie. I might as well be with the father of my kids. You know what I mean? But I'm like, no, like I don't deserve that. I deserve to be happy. And if being happy is about myself, then so be it. You know, I'm not going to stay in a relationship for an image when the image is shot to hell anyway. So why stay for the image when the image is already ruined, you know? And I just feel like we live two totally different lifestyles.
That's how it works. A Birdman objective is to find a sucker. Ray J was a sucker to save her. She was able to power up off of Ray J. They had 2 kids together. Now that Ray J's energy is drained, it's time for her to return back to the streets. That's the cycle of a bird. Fellas, be wise out here, man. For real.
How old are you?
27.
What's dating like for you?
Honestly, decent. Like, I date people that actually like me, because I feel like most girls, they're just bored and they talk to anyone, but I'm okay with being alone. And I only date guys who want to do a lot for me and, like, make my life great.
So you're going on a first date with a man.
Yeah.
What's your expectation?
There's no real expectations. It's just that, like, he, like, wants to make my life better, maybe.
So he could take you to Chipotle.
I'm not going to Chipotle. Unless I'm taking myself there.
So it's okay for you to go alone, but not with a man on a first date.
Yeah, that's setting the bar too low. Like, if I say, oh, you can take me to Chipotle on the first date, we're gonna go to fucking McDonald's the next day. Like, I don't want that. Unless it's on my accord.
Why not do it with a potential partner?
Yeah, later on, but like, if I start the bar, if the bar's in hell, then like, where the fuck are we going on the next date?
What if he said, hey, let's go for a walk?
Yeah.
And get
I'd love
coffee.
to burn some calories. Not for first date, but like for first like outing, yeah. But then like maybe he's taking me to dinner later. Later we're going to Carbone.
Carbone on the second date?
On the first date.
On the first date?
On the first date.
You know how much it costs to go to Carbone?
Yes, and I can put it on my Amex.
It's over $500 for 2 people.
That's what the Amex is for.
And if he doesn't have an Amex,
then I can't date him. I can't deal with him. I have a fucking Amex.
okay. All right, hold on. So this man, he does these things for you.
Yes.
What do you do for him?
Treat my man like a king, baby.
By doing?
Being myself. What do you mean?
And?
Being myself.
And what does being yourself do for the betterment of his life?
Would you treat your woman like a queen?
Of course I treat my woman
I'll
like a
treat my
queen.
man like a king.
But how do you do it?
How do you treat your woman like a queen?
It's about you, sweetie. It ain't about me.
You're right, it is about me. Only he would know, but I know how to treat a man well and to keep a man, so.
Yo, you know what's crazy? All you really gotta do is ask this chick, how much do she charge? It's like, yo, you gotta keep it real, fam. A woman will say all that just to say, I'm selling the box. It's like, yo, take me somewhere nice. Pay my bills. Buy me this. I'm money hungry. These women understand it's a trade-off. And the only thing that these women got to trade is their box. That's their only value. So as men, when you come across women like this, it's cool if you were tricked. Do your thing. But don't wife a woman like this and get mad when you find out that she's just a sex worker and you saved the bird. Don't be mad. Pay attention to the signs.
I'm saying, what's the benefits of me leaving though? Tell me, like, I don't really see any benefits in
What's the benefits of you staying?
It's a lot of benefits.
What are they?
I really don't want to get into it on camera, but it's a lot of benefits.
What's the all right, that's a better question. What's the benefits of you staying that you can't get nowhere else?
Everything she giving me, I can get it somewhere else, but I don't want to get.
Exactly, because you that nigga, bro. I don't think nobody has ever sat in front of you and said, "Yo, Mike, you that nigga, bro. Why you dealing with that? Why is you letting that girl play in your face? You ain't have a homie yet look you in your face and say, yo, you is that nigga, bro. You can bring any bitch around. So why is a bitch playing around when you can bring any bitch around? You are the ticket. You're the one.
Sensational.
Nah, that's real talk. Look, fellas, y'all gotta understand, right? Birds are trained. They are programmed to manipulate a man. So in other words, a bird will get with a successful man and try her best to diminish his success, to make him forget who he really is. Sometimes a dude will get with a woman and forget that he's that nigga. It's real. That's why if you're with a woman and she don't make you feel like him, that's not the woman for you. See, the thing about a bird is this: a bird will always try her best to pull a man down. That's her main objective. She's gonna pull your ass down until she's stepping all over you. And that's when she take all she can get from you, power up, and return back to the streets. That's just the objective of a bird. That's why y'all dudes gotta be careful out here, bro. Don't lose yourselves. You gotta self-improve, and you always gotta feel like you're him. And a real woman will make you feel like you're him. With a bird, she will never want you to feel like you're him. She's gonna try to talk down on all of your accomplishments. So fellas, be careful out here. If you haven't yet, go get you some of that merch. Y'all already know, don't feed the birds. That's what it is. We don't feed the birds over here. So if you rock with your boy, go get you some of that good merch.